It's in! Ends the game in overtime and sends the Ottawa Senators to the Stanley Cup Final for the first time in franchise history.
Welcome to SENS Talk. My name is Brandon and I am your host. Before we get started, please follow us on Twitter at SENSTalk_ for live updates of the games and, of course, breaking news. Please check our website, SENSTalkCentral.com, where we update it every single day, so please check that out. Now, before we get started, you could probably see right over here, we have the countdown to a Cup championship potentially for your Ottawa Senators. Now, we win this game, we cross out 8 with this little marker right here. We lose while we wait for the next Sens win. Right now, the Senators are 8 wins away from a Cup championship, so we're going to be following that, and hopefully we can cross this out for our first ever Cup championship. But I saw the Anaheim Ducks doing it. Give credit to them first where it's due. I thought it was a cool idea, so I'm going to do it. Hopefully, we get to fill out the whole chart, and I don't have to waste the paper. If not, well, great season already, but I thought it would be a little fun to do this. Let's get on the board first here. Ottawa versus Pittsburgh Penguins in Pittsburgh. Game number 1 of their Eastern Conference Championship. Going to this game, the Senators were the underdogs. No one believed the Senators could win, and in my preview, I predicted Senators in 6, and it was very evident early on in the Senators game, my facts that I said going into this game were going to be true. The Penguins could not get through that trap, could not get through the Senators trap whatsoever, and besides on the 5 power plays they got, which we'll get to later, they didn't get anything going 5-on-5. Not at all. I'm telling you, they were frustrated as hell. I'm telling you, I know what I'm saying. The Penguins just can't get through that trap, and they were not prepared for that trap. Guy Boucher's system is fantastic right now, and if he can start scoring goals, I don't see how the Penguins could get a goal. They're not playing well at all. They have no one able to do anything. Sidney Crosby was nowhere to be found. Evgeny Malkin was the only player on that team to do anything tonight, and he was the best player for the Pittsburgh Penguins, no doubt, and then Marc-Andre Fleury. Evgeny Malkin was the best forward, no doubt, and even then he didn't get a lot of chances. The Senators really clogged up the neutral zone, and the only way the Penguins were able to get into the zone was by dumping it in and hoping for puck luck. That's it, and that's how they did get some things going. We'll get into that in a second, but like I said in my preview, and I'm telling you, I am right so far, the Penguins are frustrated with our trap, and I don't see how they can win it. I don't see how they can win this game. We'll talk about that in a second. The way they played and the way the trap went. I don't see how they can rebound either. We'll see what happens. But this trap really worked. And let's see how it goes. In the first period, 5 minutes left in the first period, a beautiful pass from BFR Bobby Ryan to Jean-Gabriel Pageau, the hot hand. Ottawa scores first in the championship of the Eastern Conference. They lead 1-0. Pageau's 8th of the year on the postseason. 12 goals in the regular season, 8 in the postseason. He's a 20-goal scorer all of a sudden. 1-0 Ottawa as Bobby Ryan passes it to Jean-Gabriel Pageau on the no-look pass. What a beauty. What a beauty for both of them. What a beautiful pass. What a goal. 1-0 Ottawa. We go to the second period where the Senators dominate and the Pittsburgh Penguins can't get anything going, minus the 5 penalties they got, power plays they got. In that first period, the Senators took 4 penalties. 4 penalties. 2 of them, there was too many men on the original first power play, make it a 5-on-3. They killed it. Big kill. Third power play, it didn't really look like anything. Okay, the 4th penalty, I'm like, how is that a penalty? You didn't even touch him. The 5th penalty, I'm like, how is that a penalty? How are those penalties? The refs tonight were very biased, and I don't see that lightly. Listen, there was one game this year against the Jets, I believe, where the refs were biased, in my opinion. But this is the playoffs, and I don't expect that at all. And it's the Pittsburgh Penguins, which kind of makes you feel like, are these the I don't know what to call them, the New England Patriots of the NHL, where they cheat and they get the ref support to win the games? Are these, like, they got so much help from the refs tonight, and so many missed calls against them. A couple of boardings on Bobby Ryan that should have been called against the Penguins, and on Burrows as well. A couple of high sticks, a couple of slashes to Carlson's head. Nothing at all. They got 2 power plays. It should have been at least 5-5 each tied on the power play, but, like, come on. The refs were biased as hell, and here's another bias call. A wraparound from Clayson goes in, but they wave it off for intentional. They intended to blow the whistle. Now, I never seen this before in a game for the Senators, where it was intended to blow the whistle, and since they wanted to blow the whistle, they didn't. The puck was in before the whistle. They called a no goal, and it didn't count. Why? Because we're not the Pittsburgh Penguins. This was brutal. I mean brutal. Clayson deserved that goal. It was a goal. The whistle was blown after the puck was in the net. Intent to blow the whistle doesn't matter. That's a stupid rule in my opinion, if that even exists. 1-0, Ottawa going to the third period. Should be 2. The refs tonight were biased as hell, and I am praying that in the second game it will not be like this. But we go to the third period where, guess what? The Senators, with 10 minutes to go, decide, you know what? What the hell? After we hit the post twice, in 10 minutes in the third period, we hit the post twice. Bobby Ryan and Derek Brassard, both chances off the post. So we're like, all right. Gibber's like, all right, boys, go play the trap. Go play the trap. With 10 minutes to go, you're up 1-0. You decide to play the trap and dump it out and not get any shots on net. Not smart when you have the Pittsburgh Penguins as an opponent, as Malkin ties it at 1. Assisted by Kunitz and Ryan Hainsey. Malkin, I told you, he's been really good in this game. And the Penguins tied up at 1 after the Senators were sitting back for some reason. It's not like if we were up 2-0, okay, I get it. We're up 1-0. The Pittsburgh Penguins have some of the best players on earth, so I don't see why you do that. 1-0, 1-1 tie now, and Anderson had no chance, but he was spectacular tonight, making some huge, huge saves. This game winded up going to overtime, where, guess what? Bobby Ryan ends it on the breakaway. He skated past Olimata. He had a mission. Bobby Ryan, backhand forehand, scores, assisted by Jean-Gabriel Pageau and Mark Stone, as your Ottawa Senators are up 1-0 in the Eastern Conference Finals. They take it 2-1 over the Pittsburgh Penguins, deservingly so. Now let's get to the shots and goal. 8-6 Ottawa for the first period, Pittsburgh I mean. After the second was 12-11 Ottawa. After the third, 14-7 Ottawa, including that goal by Pittsburgh. And the second was, of course, they should have scored. They did not. Ref bias. 3-2 in overtime for Ottawa. Final tally, 35-28 in favor of your Senators. And the Senators has played a great game all around. They need to stop sitting back when they have a 1-0 lead, in my opinion. They got to keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. Marc-Andre Fleury made some big saves, but at some times he was shaky. And he had the opportunity to get so many more. We obviously had to post a couple of times. But we had the opportunity to get so many more. So keep it going, boys. We're up 1-0. 3 wins away. We're going to cross that at the end. 3 wins away from the Stanley Cup Finals. Let's keep it going. Team stats, face-offs. Ottawa, 36 wins, 50.7. They just edged the Pittsburgh Penguins in face-offs with a team of Nick Bonino, Sidney Crosby, and Evgeny Malkin. I think that tells you how good the Senators are at the face-off, which is Kyle Turris, Brassard, Pageau, and Smith. They're very good. Power plays, Ottawa was 0 for 2, and the Pittsburgh Penguins, not deservingly so, were 0 for 5. They didn't deserve any. 2 of those penalties were BS, in my opinion, and the Senators should have gotten a few more penalties, considering the Pittsburgh Penguins were a dirty team tonight. Hits for 32-27 Ottawa, shots 35-28 in favor of your Senators. Third star of the game, he had a great game, I'm not going to lie. Evgeny Malkin was absolutely a horse out there with 2 penalty minutes and 1 goal. The only goal for the Penguins and the game. Second star, Bobby Ryan, the game winner. He was spectacular. I mean, he laid out the body. He poked the puck. He got into the dirty zones. He got a beautiful pass to Pageau for the first goal. And then he got the last goal. Bobby Ryan, 1 goal, 1 assist, a +3 rating, 17-15 on the ice. He's the second star. And the first star stole the game for the Senators at big times. He made the big save with his wife Nicole and his kids in attendance. Got the win. He's 9-4 this postseason. He had a .964 save percentage, 27 saves on 28 shots, including some dandies in overtime, as the Senators defeat the Penguins 2-1. Anderson, keep it going, buddy. You got it. You just got to keep it going. Game 6, spectacular. Game 1, spectacular. Let's hope for Game 2 to be spectacular as well. The attendance was, well, it doesn't matter. It's Pittsburgh, but it was sold out. Senators lead the series 1-0. And you know what? I'm just happy we didn't lose that game. We had the game in the hand. I don't know why we tried to dump it out so many times. But, it doesn't matter. We're up 1-0 in the series. And let's keep it going. And, of course, like I said in my preview for the series, The trap is going to kill these Pittsburgh Penguins, and so far, I am correct. Thank you all for watching. Please follow us on Twitter @SENSTOCK_ for live updates of the games and, of course, breaking news. Please like us on Facebook at SENSTOCK. Add us to your circles on Google Plus SENSTOCK. Click the big red button down there to subscribe to us. Like the video, share this video wherever you share cool stuff. Please check out our website, SENSTOCKCentral.com. We update it every single day. Please check out our Instagram sponsor, SENS.Central. I would really appreciate that. Click right here for our latest YouTube video. Click right here for our playlist of the YouTube videos. And right here to subscribe to us. Thank you all for watching. The Senators defeat the Pittsburgh Penguins 2-1. Are you all in? Go Sens go. 8 wins away. 8 wins away.